Hey everybody, and welcome back to Grey County Grillin'. I'm Chris, and today we are going to be making some spicy, cheesy meatballs on the Traeger. It's real simple. You just need a few ingredients, and let's get right to it. So first off, we're going to need about a pound of ground beef. We are also going to need about a pound of hot sausage, ground sausage. Do not include the paper backing on that. And here I've got about 4 diced and cleaned jalapenos. So we're going to throw those in. We've got a good 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. It is old cheddar. I'm just going to add a little bit more flavor to this with the old cheese. And then you want to add in just some barbecue rub, so I'm going to be using Sucklebuster's Hog Waller pork and rib rub. And you don't want too much of that. That should be good. Next, we're going to get in there with our hands and get that all mixed up. Okay, the meat is all mixed up. That is what she looks like. Lots of yellow, lots of green in there, which is awesome. Next step, we're going to make the meatballs, but there's just a little tiny bit extra that we're going to do in there. So, just grab a handful of meat. And you want to kind of press it together so you can form a bit of a ball. And what we're going to do is set it down on here, squish it out until it's flat. And then I've got a bunch of cut up cream cheese that we are going to stuff these meatballs with. So you put your piece of cream cheese in there and just kind of bring everything back up. Push it all together, and then give it a roll in your hands. There we go. Now these are pretty big, but that's okay. All right, so we got one done there, and then we are just going to go do the rest exactly the same. So form it together. Make it round, set her down on the cutting board, push it out flat, grab a hunk of cream cheese, put it in the middle, and then form your meatball around it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna get the rest of these done, and then we will get the Traeger warmed up and get them on there. All right, we've got the meatballs made up. So let's take a quick look, swing over. There you can see them. They look pretty darn good. They're big. I made these ones really big because I'm not a real meatball maker. This is only the second time that I've made meatballs from scratch, so I'm still getting the sizing down, but these will probably shrink down a little bit because of the ground sausage that's in it. So I don't think it'll be too bad in the end. But let's swing back over here. And now we will get these on. Now you can probably see that I've got a little bit of extra up here on the top rack. I'm actually making some goose jerky for a friend's son. He was out hunting and got a goose earlier and gave me the breast. He wanted to make up some jerky, so that's what I'm doing. That's been on for a few hours now. But let's get the meatballs on. Right there. And we've just got it on the smoke setting right now. We just want to hit it with smoke for a bit at the first, and then towards the end we'll put it up to 225, 250. Hopefully at that point the jerky will be done. We can pull it off and everything should be kosher. There is one more step. We are going to put some barbecue sauce on half of the meatballs, and we're going to leave the other half naked just to see if some sauce jazzes them up even more. Will it? Who knows? Stick around. The meatballs have been going for about an hour and a half now, so let's just take a quick look to see what the internal temperature is on those. Oh, they look awesome. All right. All right, so they're about 125. So they've got a little bit to go yet. Let's zoom in and get a little bit of a better look. We're right in the middle of a smoke cycle, so we're just getting smoked out a bit. All right, those are looking mighty good. Can't wait for them to be done. It's going to be a little bit longer yet. I'll check back in about 20 minutes, and at that point, I think that's when we will get some sauce on, like I said, half of them, and we will see how things look from there. So I've cranked the heat up to 250 on these meatballs just to speed them along a little bit. I just checked with my Inkbird instant read thermometer, and they're reading about 145, so we got a little bit yet. But what I'm gonna do is put some barbecue sauce on just half of them. So I'm just using some Heinz Kansas City barbecue sauce, sweet and smoky. It's actually really good, not expensive, not fancy, but it's pretty good. So that's what we're going to use to coat our meatballs. And you can see the color on these have changed quite a bit. That's one thing I like about smoked meatballs, is they get a nice kind of golden red color. I don't know if that makes sense, but the color on meatballs that you do in the Traeger is absolutely fantastic. And again, I know I say that word fantastic a lot, but I really don't know what other word to use. All right, there we go. So we'll check back in about 20 minutes and hopefully these things will be done. All right, it's been another about 20-25 minutes since we've checked, so time to see. I think this should be it. Let's see if these are done. 65, all right. And we'll just check. This smaller one here should be good. Oh yeah. All right, these meatballs are all done. So I'm gonna pull them off and we will give them a try, and hopefully they are going to be awesome. And here are the meatballs. Pulled them out and they look pretty awesome. We'll give this small one here a try. You know, I kind of forgot about the cream cheese middle of it, so.
No, not a disaster.
Mm-mm.
Tastes so good.
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like a jalapeno popper? Inside a meatball? Inside a Traeger?
Kind of.
Okay.
A jalapeno popper, inside a meatball, inside a Traeger. It's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's good. They got a little bit of heat to them. The cream cheese has a nice kind of balance to the spiciness of the jalapenos and the Italian sausage. I'd say these meatballs turned out really well. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to share with your friends. And if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. And also, don't forget to check out my Patreon and Amazon affiliate links. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.